Boomers, it takes half of your life before you discover life is a do it yourself project. And that quote is by Napoleon Hill, the guru of all gurus of people who are seeking to expand their consciousness, to grow into themselves, and to be the person they've always wanted to be. Um, People are in various life stages: childhood, young adulthood, career focused years, and finally midlife reflection. Napoleon Hill was emphasizing his philosophy of self improvement and personal responsibility. He wrote the book Think and Grow Rich, which is the Bible of many entrepreneurs, including Russell Brunson, who has created a business around his books, around Napoleon Hill's books. And it's the Think and Grow Rich is focused on mindset, purpose, and action. The video will unpack the quote, why midlife is the perfect time for self-discovery, and how to take actionable steps towards building a fulfilling life. People often spend the first half of their lives following societal norms, which would be going to school, getting a job, starting a family, and all of these things are based on expectations of society, of the family, and they prioritize financial security over passion. And they live on autopilot. They drift through life without questioning their direction. The concept of default living and intentional living, the two things are applicable here. People realized they were living somebody else's dream, and when they realize that, they snap out of it. It's like, whoa, I can't live like that anymore. So it would be good for you and all of us to define what it means to live someone else's dream. And you might share that dream, but you might actually be doing the dream because of somebody else, because somebody else wants you to do it, etc. But midlife can be transformative because you come to realizations that you may not have come to as a younger person. And there is a natural shift. There's an increased self-awareness. There's a desire for purpose and fulfillment. It's never too late to start over, and may I add, every moment is an opportunity to begin again. It's not just for major decisions. It's just for you find your mind wandering into realms of negativity, snap out of it and begin again. That kind of thing. And self-reflection is a catalyst. What are your biggest accomplishments so far, you might want to ask? What dreams have you deferred and why? Napoleon Hill, he emphasized that success begins when you stop blaming external circumstances and take full ownership of your life. There are so many people. We can think of J.K. Rowling, who wrote Harry Potter, had millions of rejections, and after her 30s, she became a well-known author. And there is a blueprint for a do-it-yourself life. You have to, well, first of all, you have to let go of limiting beliefs. And one thing I've been studying lately, I think Napoleon Hill would concur, is emotional freedom technique. And it is a process of tapping certain areas on your face, the side of your hands, the side of your body, as you release the tensions that are building up, that are holding you back from actually creating a do-it-yourself life. And we have to look at the beliefs that we formed earlier in life that can hinder our progress. I'm too old to start over. I don't have enough resources. And the way to overcome them, well, you can learn the EFT, emotional freedom technique, affirmations, visualization, and we can reframe all of our negative thoughts as they arise. And of course, this takes a certain amount of awareness. We have to be aware, conscious, awake. what makes you truly happy? If money and time were not an issue, what would you do? Napoleon Hill has a concept called definiteness of purpose. Having clear, meaningful goals is essential for success. So, you can base your goals on your dreams, and but then you have to act. You can't just dream, you have to act. You can visualize what your ideal life will be in 5, 10, 20 years. For me, I would go more like yearly because of my age, but I could go 5 years or even 10 years. What the heck? That's what I say. So, break down your dreams into smaller, achievable steps and take daily actions, emphasize small wins, and not only that, but celebrate your small wins throughout the day as you recognize them. Daily habits lead to monumental change over time. And when you learn a new skill, it might take a while for it to fully activate and have it work for you. And view all of your obstacles as opportunities. Share stories of people who turned failures into stepping stones, and that would certainly be Napoleon Hill. That would certainly be so many people in history. All the quotes that I have said here lately, they all overcame incredible odds in their lives to achieve what they achieved. And it has to do with persistence and perseverance. Never give up. Never give up on your goals, no matter how difficult the journey, Napoleon Hill said. So we have to reframe midlife. When Napoleon Hill was alive, the age where people died was a lot younger than it is now. I mean, people have the capacity to live well into their 90s, if not into their 100s, especially if they are dancing, as Dick Van Dyke said. And he's almost 100. Well, he's going into his 100th year. Midlife is not a crisis, it's just a reset. So experience, wisdom, and clarity that come with age are what we need to celebrate. We celebrate these things. We can embrace change and create meaningful second acts in our lives. So see midlife, or even old as you get older, as a time to design your lives, your new life with intention. We're about to get into a new year. This is the perfect time to reevaluate our lives. So there is a do-it-yourself mindset. We can call it the emotional and spiritual benefits of self-reliance, the sense of fulfillment that comes from creating a life aligned with your values. Napoleon Hill always emphasized aligning your whole life with your values. He emphasized faith, desire, and persistence as pillars of success. Midlife is the perfect time, and so is old age. So is any moment at hand is the perfect time to create your own do-it-yourself life. And in doing so, emphasize self-reflection, define your purpose, and take consistent action based on your values, based on your dream. And face it, your life is your masterpiece, just like Michelangelo carving out his marble into, say, the David or the Pietà. What he had was the potential in a block of marble, and he created something of genius and something that has lived on to inspire future millennium, really. So build the life you've always wanted to build. And tell me in the comments what you wish to build starting now. Not next year, not 2025, but right now. And there's going to be a video that shows up right here. Enjoy, like, subscribe.